Hi Cancer, here is your general reading for the month of January 2017. I would like to wish you all a very happy new year, and I hope that you all had a really lovely Christmas celebrating with your friends and loved ones. Before we start, just please be aware that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you. If it doesn't, please check your moon and rising signs. Now, the first card we have for you is the Nine of Wands. Now, the Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo and Sagittarius. And the fire energy is very much to do with our actions, okay? Now, it is reversed. Now, I am doing these readings in the month of December. So for a lot of the readings I've already done today, I feel we're talking more about energy that's with you still now, or is with you now, I should say, in the month of December, okay? And then we're going to move through into January. That to me is how I felt it's played out very much today with other readings I've done. Like I said, we've got the Nine of Wands reversed. Now, this can indicate to me that you may very well be feeling on edge or defensive. Sometimes it can even talk about feeling paranoid about something. There may be something that you are thinking about committing to, and you may be feeling hesitant about committing to this. It's very much about not making hasty judgments and not jumping to the wrong conclusions. Because for some reason, you, as I said, are feeling in a defensive mode, feeling on edge, maybe feeling that something is not quite right. And if you're feeling that something's not right, now it could be somebody's actions maybe are not matching what they're saying. And it could be creating all of this feeling within you, okay? But like I said, don't jump to conclusions and don't make hasty judgments, okay? Because for me, I feel at the moment you're not in the best frame of mind to make a decision about something or someone. Here we have more fire energy again with the Ten of Wands, and it is reversed. Now, when this card is like this, it shows a burden that's being carried. But as it's a 10, or when it's upright, it can talk more about the ending of that burden. When it's like this, it's talking more to me that it's like you're still carrying this burden around with you, okay? Whatever this burden is, or whatever this is that's weighing you down, is most definitely related to this feeling here of you feeling on edge and defensive about something. So the burden you're carrying, the weight that you are feeling, is of your own making, so to speak, because it's coming from this defensive feeling. And that defensive feeling is making you feel weighted down. Here we have the Two of Pentacles. I always see the Two of Pentacles as a decision to be made, more than I see it of anything else. A decision that can affect finances, home life, emotions. When it's like this, the decision is still needed to be made. There's this juggling act between the two decisions. The choppy water here is reflecting the emotional aspects of this. But to me, when it's upright, it talks more about that you're handling it. Even though the decision is difficult and has to be made, you at the moment are handling it. When it's like this, you're not handling things so well. But we've already seen that with the fact that you are paranoid, defensive, on edge about something. It's making you feel weighted. And sorry, I don't know if I said, but the Pentacles is Earth related. Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus, okay? And the Earth energy does often talk of our finances and our home and our material world. And it's also a very grounded energy. But when it's like this, I don't see you being very grounded. You're wrestling or juggling with something. As I said, it could be the fact that you may have to make a commitment to something or someone, and you are hesitant about that. But most definitely a decision is needed to be made. One that I feel is weighing you down. In your near past situation, we have the Devil card. Now, the funny thing is, I've just completed the reading for Gemini. They had the Devil card reversed in exactly the same position as you, okay? It is a major arcana. Now, the thing I like when the Devil card is reversed is it shows that an obsession or an addiction has now been broken. Now, this could be talking about you, or this could be talking about somebody else. But most definitely, and I'll refer it to you, okay, and you apply it as need be. The Devil card can talk about addictions to drink, drugs, shopping, food, sex, whatever it is. But it can also show an obsession to somebody, or that feeling that you are tied to something and you can't free yourself from it in terms of a relationship. This card talks about the fact that if this is an addiction, you are now overcoming that. If this is relationship related, it's saying that you are now able to see that you are not chained to this person, that you can free yourself from this person. If I put the card this way, you see the two chains around the neck. Making these people feel that they are chained together. But the fact is, the chains are extremely loose. They can lift it off over their head and be free from this situation. And when it's like this, it's you seeing that that is now the possibility. And maybe this feeling on edge, feeling defensive, this weight on your shoulders, this juggling with this decision with the Two of Pentacles, I feel is all related to this Devil card. To you releasing yourself from something or someone. Now, up here we have the Death card, another major arcana. You have 6 cards on the table here, and 3 of them are major arcanas. Talking major messages here for you to hear, okay? Now, I like the Death card, lots of people don't. The Death card talks of endings, always talks of an ending to something, but it always talks of a new beginning to something. This, to me, this ending is definitely talking about this Devil card. Whatever it is that you are freeing yourself from in the month of January, you're going to be able to do it. It's going to come to an end. And a whole new beginning is going to start. You have to look at this Death card in positive terms. Now, of course, if this is an ending to a relationship, nobody wants to always hear that, okay? And I understand that. But the Death card only shows up and only creates an ending when an ending is necessary. And we may not see that ending, we may not see the necessity of that when it's ending. Because we're going through all the emotions that come with endings. But nonetheless, it's an ending that needed to take place in order for a new beginning to start. Now, as I said, it could be talking about somebody else, that somebody else has freed themselves from an addiction, or somebody else has decided to cut the chains with you. It may not be you releasing those things. It may be somebody releasing those things with you, okay? It can go both ways. But nonetheless, there's an ending for a new beginning. Your outcome card is Temperance, okay? This is your 3rd major arcana on the table. And Temperance is very much about tempering oneself, okay? It can sometimes be a card about reconciling your past behaviour, okay? Maybe there was something that you have done. Now, if it is to do with getting over an addiction to something, i.e. drink or drugs, this card may very well have shown up for you to reconcile that past behaviour, for you to deal with what led you to those addictions, and reconciling the way you may have behaved while you were under one of those addictions. If this is in connection to a relationship ending and somebody else has ended the relationship with you, then it may very well be talking about you reconciling your behaviour when you were in that relationship, and how your behaviour has obviously played a part in the ending. This card can also be about finding balance. And if something has ended in your life or is going to end in your life in the month of January, then it may very well require you to regain and find some balance within your life. Because when something ends, it can be extremely unsettling. Now, the Death card, with the ending with the Death card, to me, it's not so destructive as the energy we see with the Tower card. But nonetheless, it does represent an ending that may require you to either reconcile your past behavior in some way, or is going to require you to now regain some balance, some order within your life in order to cope with that ending. It's very strange. I don't know if some of you are involved with a Gemini, but it is very strange that you both had this Devil card in exactly the same position and reversed. But if you're not involved with a Gemini, whatever it is, you are releasing yourself from someone or something, or somebody around you is doing that, which is resulting in an ending. And it's good because this ending is going to result in the ending of this. Whatever this is, this decision that you're not... See, the thing is as well, this decision that's not being handled, I feel so well from you, could very much be a decision that somebody else has made. And you may be juggling to deal with the ending of something. But here we see that balance is now needed within your life. So that does conclude your reading for the month of January. I almost said December then. It is a very specific message here, and the energy is extremely heavy. As I said with the Gemini reading, whenever I see the Devil card, but also with you having the Death card, it creates a very heavy energy with me. You are either releasing yourself from something or someone, or somebody else around you is doing that. And to me, it's not a negative thing, because here we see you on edge, we see you defensive, we see you weighted down. Now, it has to be said that if some of you are dealing or were dealing with an addiction problem, the fact that you were on edge and defensive and feeling all of these kind of negative emotions could very well be to do with the fact of your addiction. And your addiction may very well have been weighting you down. It's going to talk differently to all of you, okay? But I do feel, and I don't know why, okay? But I feel that this is talking more of an addiction to something for the majority of you than it's talking about a relationship situation. That's just my feeling, okay? Now, please Don't get angry or upset and think that I'm saying that every Cancer out there is addicted to drugs or alcohol. I'm not saying that. But I am saying that I feel that for those of you who can make sense of this reading within your own lives, I feel that for the majority of you, we are talking more about an addiction to something rather than a relationship ending. But I'm going to leave it there. Heavy energy that I feel is playing out now in this month of December as I'm doing this reading. And I think it's going to continue to play out in the month of January. There will be the need to reconcile some of your past behaviour and for you to then try to regain some balance and allow things to flow easier. If you see the water here flowing between these two cups, the water is representative of emotions. So for me, nearing the end of January, I keep saying December, nearing the end of January, I see you getting more balanced and more of an even flow within your emotional state. This defensiveness and this weight and all of this is going to leave you. And it's all due to this death card coming, representing the ending to whatever this was. Right, Cancer, that does conclude your reading. I will be back again really soon to do your relationship reading and the reading for single Cancers. I have pre-warned everybody that some of these readings may very well fall into the first week of January. I am running behind because I have taken a break over Christmas. So please, if the readings do come along late, then please forgive me for that. But I do upload 36 videos every month and I am at the moment trying to play catch up. So thank you for watching and take care. Bye.